Hi, Brianna. How you
Hi,
doing?
how are you?
Long time no hear.
I know.
I want to thank you for coming on and giving me your testimonial. You were one of my first official clients, and it has been a joy being with you these last many years, not just as your mom, but also as your business advisor and financial support system in reference to getting BriBakes off the ground and then doing your recent rebranding for sugar and flour. And now that you are under the umbrella of Scoree Services, I wanted to share this testimonial with everybody because nobody really sees much of you behind the scenes of Scoree and how you help with some of the marketing, design, and things of that nature with Scoree. So I wanted to introduce you. So as my daughter, we will leave that on the side, but as my client, I wanted to ask you what my benefit coming in with BriBakes at the time. What helped you more? What changed from before to after I jumped in to support you?
A lot. The income, the flexibility to have more of a work-life balance, the organization with spreadsheets and learning how to do the finances, running a business more smoothly overall. And then bringing on an assistant to help me with all the virtual things as far as like answering emails and having her implement sales tax, um, creating a website, getting like all my order forms so everything kind of ran smoother, and then hiring a delivery driver to be able to deliver for me on the weekends so that I didn't have to like stop what I was doing to leave the kitchen. So it allowed me to have more time to just be in the kitchen and create things.
Basically, leave you to the passion of why you started BriBakes, right?
Right.
Number one goal, keep the passion. Oh, good. So I'm glad. I mean, you were a lot part of that too. I mean, I helped with a lot of things, but you were the one that designed your own logo. You did your own website. You created all your own social media pages. Let's see. You did a lot of the marketing side of things. You learned all your little own tactics on how to communicate with your customers. You do all your fancy little videos, which I still love. The Grinch one, Grinchmas was really cool. I like that one. So that's, as I told you, that's going to be a very big value for Scoree because your passion and creativity in that side of it will help Score's brand and just continue to flourish in that level of what you can bring to the table outside of your creativeness on what you do with the baking goods, the cookies and the cakes. You'll be able to use that creative mind for the electronic side of things. So I'm very excited to have you underscore. It's so exciting for 2024. Is there anything else that you could think of that if somebody was to pick us as the service that you can think of that would really make an impact for other people as to why we started Scoree?
I mean, I think like I am able to do all the creative stuff that does come naturally, like the marketing, being able to like push my own brand and stuff. But if it wasn't for like you pushing me, having the small business aspect, like the mindset that you had and the experience that you had, helping me build my business, because I never wanted to do it full time. I didn't think that I could like handle it, take it on. But then once you like offered your ideas, like creating like the spreadsheets to make things easier for me to stay more organized, having me hire like a virtual assistant to help with things as well. I think we both were able to like tackle it from like the like I was able to take my advantages and your advantages and we put them together for like the business to run smoothly. If it wasn't for like your knowledge and then my knowledge, I'm not sure like it would have like worked out as long as it did.
And
So I
still
think,
going, still
right,
going.
and still going. So I don't it's still going. But yeah, all that to say, I think it's beneficial, like both of our knowledges. You have knowledge in small business and in corporate where I'm just more like on the back end of like owning a small business, knowing what it's like to like kind of outreach and market your own like niche product. So I think we both have like talent when it comes to trying to help like other businesses and figuring out ways to reach people, depending on what each business needs, you know, for their marketing and strategies and things.
Right, and exactly. And I'm excited to bring you in on that and let you see more of the technical side of business operations in reference to branding and the flow of data and how systems are in place and ways to streamline and prevent the errors and all the things that you always used to say to me, Mom, I don't even know what you do.
Yep.
And you're still learning a lot more of what I do under Scoree. And then not just that, but you know, one of the things that started Scoree, which you know, and you're the one that helped push a lot of me to do this, is helping people. All the people that I mean, you were such a little girl at the time, but just helping people solve their problems. Any dilemma they had, who would they come? Ask Tina, she'll help you, she'll figure it out. And no matter how many hours it took me or how much time and energy, it didn't matter. I figured it out. Right. And that was always one of the things that I seemed to be really good at. It didn't matter what it was. But technology ended up being my niche, and then the numbers, the data, the numbers and things like that. So I've done it for so many years, passionately behind the scenes, and then in career paths and things like that. And it was an honor, and it has been an honor to help my own child start her business. And you were 22, right? When you started BriBakes?
I think I was 20.
Right? Oh, 20. Woo! I better
well, that's like when I first started out, like very part-time.
Right. You were
kind of put it on the side.
Right.
Technically, that's when I started. And then as the years progressed, you know, we figured out that I could potentially go like full time. So we had to kind of like test the waters.
Right. But I will say, even under all of those things, and truth be told, you didn't have much really struggle in reference to your business going on a downslide or anything. And, you know, I wanted to eventually fill in on what you did and the things you did during COVID. You know, remember when you started full time and then COVID hit and we were like, what are we going to do? So we'll get
months
into
after.
Yeah, we'll get into that discussion on ways that you did where you actually excelled during COVID because of your ideas and things that you brought to the table that nobody was doing. And that's what you have continued to do throughout your whole business career. So that's something that is a natural talent. I'm proud to call you my daughter for that reason. And I'm so proud of everything that you've learned and done and your degrees, you know, your culinary arts degree, and then you ended up with the pastry degree, and that's where you soared. But most of all, your creativity, your ability to create and design and see things outside of just, you know, cake and icing and the little eyeballs and the eyelashes on the cakes and things like that. Beyond that, the technology side I'm seeing in you more and more come out. And that is what, that's natural talent. You've not had any computer experience. You've not had marketing experience, none of that. You're all self-taught. And so I can claim fame to the little bit of that brain knowledge. So I just want to say I'm happy you're part of Scoree, and people can get to see you from that side of it as you continue to grow with Scoree, and of course continue with sugar and flour to still serve your customers in that retrospect, because your designs, I'll tell you, so many people say, gosh, you make such beautiful stuff, I don't even want to eat it. Well, I can feel them on that. I mean, I know how much time and effort you put into that stuff, and it is hard to eat it when it looks so beautiful. So I get it. But thanks for your time, and thanks for sharing the impact that I have made on your business. And, you know, I do tell people, I say, you know, we went from about 26,000 to 107,000 in less than 3 years, just by making the small changes that we did. And most people and companies say, oh, I can't afford that, or that's going to cost too much, or I can't do this. It's amazing, right? We did small changes over just a few months in making a big impact. And that made a huge difference to go from
Yeah.
26 to 107,000 in less than 3 years, just by doing that. So I want to just let other small businesses know out there that there are ways to do things, and we just have to take it one step at a time. Right?
Exactly.
They didn't land on the moon that fast.
Nope. It takes a while to build it up.
It does. It does. All right, Shug. Well, you have a good day. I'll talk to you later and enjoy your afternoon. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love ya.
Love you.